How to complete the IMM 5257 application for a temporary resident visa. To come to Canada, you need either a visitor visa or an Electronic Travel Authorization, ETA, unless you are an American citizen or a French citizen who resides on St. Pierre or Miquelon in the Gulf of St. Lawrence. In Canada, a routine tourism or business visa is called a temporary resident visa, TRV. If you have been issued a TRV, you will normally be allowed to stay in Canada for 6 months, as long as you successfully enter the country. TRVs are now often issued as multiple entry, meaning you can return to Canada after your first visit of less than 6 months, as long as the visa is valid. In this video, we'll tell you who needs a TRV, who needs an ETA, online or paper, where to find the IMM 5257 TRV application, what is the difference between a TRV and a super visa, how to complete the application, where to submit the application, the results of submitting the application. Who needs a temporary resident visa? If you're from one of the following countries, you normally need a temporary resident visa to come to Canada to travel, do business, or visit family or friends. Afghanistan, Albania, Algeria, Angola, Argentina, Armenia, Azerbaijan, Bangladesh, Belarus, Belize, Benin, Bhutan, Bolivia, Bosnia, Bosnia-Herzegovina, Botswana, Burkina Faso, Burma, Myanmar, Burundi, Cambodia, Cameroon, Cape Verde, Central African Republic, Chad, China, Colombia, Comoros, Congo, DRC, Congo, Costa Rica, Cuba, Djibouti, Dominica, Dominican Republic, Ecuador, Egypt, El Salvador, Equatorial Guinea, Eritrea, Ethiopia, Fiji, Gabon, Gambia, Georgia, Ghana, Grenada, Guatemala, Guinea, Guinea-Bissau, Guyana, Haiti, Honduras, India, Indonesia, Iran, Iraq, Ivory Coast, Jamaica, Jordan, Kazakhstan, Kenya, Kiribati, North Korea, Kosovo, Kuwait, Kyrgyzstan, Laos, Lebanon, Lesotho, Liberia, Libya, Macau, Macedonia, Madagascar, Malawi, Malaysia, Maldives, Mali, Marshall Islands, Mauritania, Micronesia, Moldova, Montenegro, Morocco, Mozambique, Namibia, Nauru, Nepal, Nicaragua, Nigeria, Oman, Pakistan, Palau, Palestine, Panama, Paraguay, Peru, Philippines, Qatar, Russia, Rwanda, São Tomé et Príncipe, Saudi Arabia, Senegal, Serbia, Seychelles, Sierra Leone, Somalia, South Africa, Sri Lanka, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Sudan, South Sudan, Suriname, Swaziland, Syria, Taiwan, Tajikistan, Tanzania, Thailand, Timor-Leste, Togo, Tonga, Trinidad and Tobago, Tunisia, Turkey, Turkmenistan, Tuvalu, Uganda, Ukraine, United Arab Emirates, Uruguay, Uzbekistan, Vanuatu, Venezuela, Vietnam, Yemen, Zambia, Zimbabwe. Who needs an ETA? If you are not a national of any of the previously listed countries, but also not a US citizen or qualifying French citizen, A resident of St. Pierre et Miquelon, you need an Electronic Travel Authorization, ETA. Some restrictions apply based upon your citizenship and type of passport. Andorra, Australia, Austria, Bahamas, Barbados, Belgium, Brazil, Brunei, Bulgaria, Chile, Croatia, Cyprus, Czechia, Denmark, Estonia, Finland, France, excluding St. Pierre et Miquelon, Germany, Greece, Hong Kong, Hungary, Iceland, Ireland, Israel, Italy, Japan, Latvia, Liechtenstein, Lithuania, Luxembourg, Malta, Mexico, Monaco, Netherlands, New Zealand, Norway, Papua New Guinea, Poland, Portugal, Romania, Samoa, San Marino, Singapore, Slovakia, Slovenia, Solomon Islands, South Korea, Spain, Sweden, Switzerland, Taiwan, United Kingdom, Channel Islands and BOTCs, United States, Green Card holders, Vatican City, Holy See. Citizens of Brazil, Bulgaria and Romania must either have a valid visa to enter the United States or have had a Canadian visa within the last 10 years to use the ETA. Citizens of Israel must have national passports to use the ETA. Citizens of Taiwan must have passports with their national identification number to use the ETA. Online or paper. All ETA applications are done online. However, if you're applying for a TRV, it depends where you're living and what passport you have as to whether or not you can use the online visa application service. If you're eligible to apply online, follow the instructions. You can listen further for details on the information you need to provide, so keep this guide open. If you cannot apply online, please keep reading this article for instructions about paper applications. Where to find the IMM 5257? If you're not using a paid representative for your application, the IMM 5257 form can be downloaded from Immigration and Immigration Canada, IRCC, formerly CIC, along with the other forms you must submit. The IMM 5465 Family Information Form, the Schedule 1 for the IMM 5257, the IMM 5409 Statutory Declaration of Common Law Union, if applicable, and the IMM 5484 Document Checklist. You can also access the photo specifications when you download these forms. If you're using a paid representative, such as Imigroup, you should be provided with the forms by your representative. Additional forms may be required, depending on your nationality and where you live. What is the difference between a TRV and a super visa? A temporary resident visa, TRV, is the regular tourist or business travel visa issued to successful applicants from any country in the list. A super visa is a special longer-term visa that is issued solely to allow permanent residents and naturalized Canadian citizens to have their parents or grandparents visit them in Canada for extended periods of time. It is an alternative to the Family Sponsorship Program, which is currently on hold. The requirements for the two different visas are significantly different. How to complete the IMM 5257. If you have a current version of an internet browser, your plugin is up to date and you can complete the PFD in your browser and then print it off. If not, you should save a copy to your computer or download it to your computer. Once you have done that, you can complete the form on your computer, or you can print off the form and complete it by hand. If you have dealt with IRCC before and you have a client ID, you can enter it on the form. You must also pick the language you want Citizenship and Immigration Canada to respond to you in. Canada is a bilingual country, and the federal government must provide service in either English or French. Personal details. IRCC needs to confirm your identity to ensure you're admissible to Canada. So in this section, they will record your vital information, such as your full name and your citizenship. The residence questions are used to establish your admissibility and also to determine whether you have lived in Canada within the past. You must provide your marital information, regardless of whether or not your spouse, if you have one, is accompanying you. If your spouse or children are accompanying you, they will have to complete a separate IMM 5257 form. Contact information. In case there are issues with your application, IRCC will need to get in touch with you, so you must provide current contact information. The information you provide in this section will be the only information IRCC uses in any correspondence they send you. Education and employment. Providing education information helps IRCC establish who you are. Providing employment information helps IRCC establish that you will be returning home to your country before your visa expires. Background information. People who wish to come to Canada are subject to certain standards. Canada will not accept those with criminal histories, with certain medical conditions, or those who have attempted to immigrate to Canada illegally. Providing your background information, let Citizenship and Immigration Canada confirm that you are a law-abiding person, that you are healthy, and that you have not previously tried to sneak into Canada or stay in Canada past your permit's validity. Please note that providing false information on this form could prevent you from being able to visit, work, or study in Canada in the future. If you're bringing family members with you, they must complete their own forms. Where to submit your application? Remember, you must submit all required documentation in addition to the complete IMM 5257 form. If you're eligible to submit online, it's easy. Otherwise, you'll have to submit your application by mail or courier to the Visa Application Centre, VAC. Imigroup endeavours to keep our VAC directory up to date. Results of submitting a TRV application. Your visa application will either be accepted or denied. If it's denied, you should be provided with reasons as to why. If it's accepted, you will receive a visa and you will be able to travel to Canada. Please remember that a visa is not permission to enter Canada. Actual permission to enter Canada is granted by the CBSA officer at the port of entry.